Welcome to Morning Love, your daily dose of love, hope, and encouragement from here at Buckwheat Farms Magic Emporium in Ballroom. We're glad you're with us. Please like our channel and subscribe. Today, I want to talk about one of the scariest cards in the tarot deck, other than the death card, I guess, which is the Tower card. And the reason I want to talk about this is because we have come through we're in the midst of kind of a catastrophic situation. And if you look back through history, every paradigm shift, every change in the way we operated has come after a period of destruction. And when you draw the Tower card in the tarot, in your tarot readings, it's a little scary because you've got this scary lightning bolt coming down and striking the tower, and people jumping out, and it's a little scary there. But what happens is we build these towers, these false towers, these false paradigms, and we've become so entrenched in them and so enamored with them, and they've become such a part of our lives that it often takes some traumatic, dramatic experience to shake them loose. And that's what's happening in the Tower card. It's what happened in the Grimoire account of the Tower of Babel. Is that destruction occurred and changed the paradigm, because the paradigm we were on was false. And that's kind of where we are now. The paradigm, the track that we're operating on, this consumerism, hedonistic, well, I don't know, hedonistic's not so bad because it's pretty good to like what you like. This consumerism, this that's amped up and geared and charged by advertising and all these outside expectations of what we should have. I mean, look at like Christmas. How many parents are shamed into getting the most expensive, the trendy gift for their child, so they're not seen as bad parents. So this consumerism, this waste all, just rapidly moving through things. This whole idea of accumulating capital, so to speak, of harboring and holding on to these energies has got to change. And so what's happening is now we're seeing some lightning bolts hit. And what happens too often is we are kind of like Lot's wife. If you're not familiar with the story of Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible, it's not about the sin and everything as much as it is about changing the lifestyle. There was a certain lifestyle that was going on in that area at the time, and Lot and his wife were, they had this inkling inside them, or heard from God, however you want to call it, to separate themselves from it. And on the way to separating themselves from it, Lot's wife looked back and in the story became a pillar of salt. And of course, there's all kind of implications in there about the salt itself, but the looking back, and that's where we are now, because we're going to be breaking free of a lot of traditions, a lot of deeply held beliefs are going to be kind of shaken. A lot of, for me, it was capitalism, right? There's going to be a lot of turmoil coming on. And I'm grinning while I'm saying it, because I understand that all this is necessary. It's necessary for the old to come down. And if we look back, we're gonna be like Lot's wife. We're going to be consumed by this massive dust cloud that overtakes us. And so it's time for us to turn our back on those paradigms as it rises up in you in your meditation time, as you begin to contemplate on those things you need to leave behind. Don't turn back. Keep your face turned towards where you're going. Because interesting enough, the next tarot card in the deck is the Star card. And it's the card of faith and renewal and restored destiny. A wise rabbi once said, unless a seed dies and gets planted in the ground, unless something gets destroyed, nothing, it can't produce. See, it's the cycle of life. And we're coming to an end of this cycle. We're coming to an end of selfishness, of greed, of outright consumerism. The age of the materialism, age of materialism is over. And in order to move into this new age, we're going to have to turn our back on those towers that have come down. Namaste.